Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. Welcome back to Extreme Edition American Truck Simulator. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to take these large tubes from San Angelo, where we were at last time, down to Uvalde. Unfortunately, that name became known, much broader area of the country, probably the whole country, for a really tragic school shooting incident back a few years ago. But yeah, just gonna head down that way, see what things look like. Don't know that I really knew exactly where it was at related to everything else, so definitely caught my eye, and also again gets me taking advantage of a little bit of things, because again, if we take Abilene, we go right back where we were. We go Lubbock. We also go to an area we've been to, and we're staying over on the western side. But this way, we're heading south, hopefully heading east as we go through these things. But let's jump in here. All right, 6:14 a.m. Doesn't look like we have an in-cab GPS on this truck, so we'll be doing the pop. Oh no, duh, it's right in the window. Can't take me anywhere. This is like scrap metal. That's like a muffler, other stuff. So 3 large tubes. But Mack truck. Just a flatbed here. Dr. Forest. It's like a logging trailer? Could be. Logs, tubes, that would all work. And that's probably what we've got there. Alright, get ourselves in gear. And I guess we need to go forward there to get out. It's like maybe we had been next door to the delivery there, so far nothing has changed. I'll have to see before the next load. I think they've released the updates, at least they say they have, with the new miles. But right now, it has not presented us with a longer one, which is fine. So again, but I may have to, kind of keep in mind that I'm trying to stay within 250. And maybe it did, maybe there was a 290 that appeared. So, not sure. Oops, sorry. Leaning forward, looking at my desk. It's an oh, I see their pizza slices. Right. I'm like, that is an interesting Domino's logo, but... Turn right. Alright, so my goal is, hopefully, to have 3 runs here shortly. And we're just gonna keep trucking along. Turn left. Alright. So 6 a.m., so at least we'll get a few runs here in the daylight. I mean, obviously the sun will be coming up soon. And if this was updated, the other thing we'll have here, because it did say when I looked at the change notes that the dates, like I don't know if it's a scenario epic, I don't know, something about the timing, that it was updated to the current time, so that would be November 2nd, which means daylight savings time is in play. So in theory this would be 7:23 a.m., but we should have some sun coming up soon. 209 more miles to go. It's obviously still going to be a little bit of a distance. I guess I'm going straight. Looks like the next light's turning yellow though, so we only made one. Whoa. Now I gotta get used to the fact that I have air brakes. Air brake simulation. Suddenly I was pressing and nothing was happening. I really had to lean on it. But yeah, it looks like, and it worked out because I wasn't impacted by it. It looks like in ETS they made an error in the Extreme Edition. They put the XP progression of the Hardcore Edition, which is better than doing the Classic Edition, but they said basically the only way back was you'd have to revert to a saved game before the update. But again, it looked like that update was like October 30th, which I think was the last time I drove anything. And then they did the other update the 2nd of November, so I have not been in ETS at all, let alone driving in the one we were in. So yeah, again, no trip meter here, I don't think. This one might be. Well, let's see, it has distance 3 miles. Let's see if that changes the top line. Oh, we might have a viewpoint here. So I may make that, or is it part of the roadway, like going the other way? Because I don't want to create a problem, so then maybe we'll just leave it. Well, I almost feel, I don't know. It's clearly not visible here. I'm gonna take out street signs. So yeah, I think it's going the other way. This is one of those towns. I've been in Texas towns like this, mineral wells, namely, where you've got separation. Like now they're together, but they had gone through downtown basically a block apart, going east and west. At least I think that's the way we'd be going. But yeah, I've been focusing a lot on PGA Tour 2K25. We had some big activities going on, new clubhouse pass season starting, and with that, really trying to revamp my character to take advantage of things that people have kind of kept bringing up. Definitely did that. You will, if you watch this in a timely basis, and so Monday afternoon when this gets published, you will then tomorrow morning see the fruits of that effort. If you're at all interested in the golf thing, I'd encourage you to take a peek, just hear what transpired, how things came about, because it was very unexpected, but I am really happy with what happened and could not be more excited about what my possibility for progress might be. So we'll see. So this may be it does say trip 1 on top, I just noticed that, but this may be the trip meter. It's just we're still in town, so it takes a little bit for it to change, but it went from 3 to 5. You know, once we get out of town, it'll go up significantly faster, but I'm assuming Werner is moving where I can't go. He is. But yeah, we had 210, so that you can kind of keep an eye on where we're at with things. Again, I guess I can go past 65, but we'll again try to be reasonable here. Alright, Sonora. Oh, the one thing I hadn't done, as people had asked, is take a good look at our route so we know what we're heading towards. So yeah, Sonora, then Junction, Texas, I guess. Going through there, and then we'll be at Uvalde. There's a possibility we'll discover a couple extra cities in our drive here. But yeah, when I saw Sonora on the mileage sign, it reminded me. But Seem to be getting that kind of dawn glow that happens. So I think we're getting close to daylight, which is good. But obviously everybody's driving with their headlights. So it's dark enough yet, obviously, that those are needed. So yeah, with the extreme economy, not using SpedV here to try to get it to the point where I can maybe actually do something and show you guys that. That is just at this point happening in my once every day ATS Back to Basics series that still has continued, and as of the last time, which I think would have been yesterday that you've seen it, has moved back to driving some loads and trucking instead of playing at the academy, because it's been getting difficult, and we've done 4 or 5 episodes poking around there. I'll certainly return to it at some point, but we're going to give it a little bit of a break. Alright, so some interesting... I mean, I wonder if we sped up and I didn't notice it. Because now it's like saying it's down to 60 or 55, but I never was going faster than that. Alright, well, we did discover Sonora.
Go straight.
Alright, I-10. Yeah, we've got 45 here.
Keep left. And then turn left.
Okay.
Turn left.
Not even a light here, so... Small enough town that it's like, you'll be able to turn onto the interstate in a reasonable amount of time.
Turn left.
Without needing a light. Oh, that's interesting.
Turn left.
So it's kind of... Whoa. I see him there. Is that a police officer? I don't know. Alright, but I did see him coming, so that was good. Alright, now we need to get ourselves back up to speed here. Don't know if it'll be 55 or 65 or something else like 70 or whatever, but we will see what we get. Oh, 80. Alright, well, we'll move along if it's letting us. No reason not to. At this point, I should be familiar enough with how all these things work as far as the air brake simulation and all that, so we will go the speed limit of 80. It's interesting, again, I was doing okay. As soon as I sit down and get in the truck, like, my body goes into that, I'm relaxing, I'm getting a little tired, and it's not good, because, yeah, I do feel that way sometimes when I'm driving, and that would be a dangerous thing. Good amount of traffic. They're all sitting in the left lane. Not quite sure why, but they are. I'm going a little too fast here. I want to get past him if I can. Okay. Warehouser. Dry vans. Interesting. They're a logging company, mainly. So, I don't know. Maybe they're hauling a bunch of wood chips or something? Not sure. But the sun is up. Now we're going to be getting those blinding rays. Although I think we start heading south again pretty quickly. Oh, we've got a friend. I think the friend was that Warehouser truck, but... Yeah, I'm trying to get to 80. It's not happening. So it certainly didn't give me a big tractor here to pull. Because it's only 28,000 for those tubes. They shouldn't be that difficult. Right, well, there's Junction. We know that's the next place we're headed, so this may be a place to exit. Or not. Okay, well, hopefully we won't get a recalculating. We did not, so there must be another exit for Junction. Well, not specifically, but headed to Uvalde.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be hitting people.
Exit right.
And we still only got to 71, so... But definitely some flat land here. Okay,
Go straight.
we don't want to turn there. That's taking them back to 10. Alright. Okay, nobody there. Alright, but we can only go 75, so we'll slow down a bit. Very, very flat. Yeah, but again, I don't know how accurately they modeled things. I'm sure at least at minimum it's flat-ish, but yeah, they're not spending meticulous detail and time with these. Don't turn in front of me. All right. So, I talked about in the last episode, but it wasn't in this series, so people may not have heard. They have announced British Columbia, like officially from SCS, not that, hey, some modder's working on it. Nope, SCS is working on it. So we are officially going to be heading outside the US. Be curious how they do it, because yeah, the speculation is that they're working to just get us to be able to get to Alaska, and obviously you need to get through a few Canadian provinces or areas to get up there. So I'm thinking that is what the situation is. Goodness, we are banging and bouncing. I know we're going really quick here, but... Alright. Well, now we've sped up, so I don't know that I... Alright, we're slowing down because we're going uphill. I'm like, I don't know that I want to. Oh boy. Well, I saw right lane ends, so... Really? Now you're gonna back off? Fine. Alright, 35 miles outside of Uvalde. And we also weren't running the autumn mod. I probably should start looking at transitioning to late autumn at this point, because it is November now. So maybe I'll make that change before the next run. So we'll get a little more color, or maybe a few more barren trees. Yeah, I'm literally getting, like, sleepy. I, like, had to jerk on that turn. I was, like, starting to get into a trance. So not good. 21. I think there's water there, but it's not great. So yeah, I don't know how accurately they've modeled this area, but as I said, it was a big thing. If you've not liked and subscribed yet, please consider that. It's greatly appreciated by me and really important for a smaller channel like myself. We're headed for 2,000 subscribers. We've crossed 1,900 recently. Would love to cross 10,000 someday, because I think that might finally get us to the scale that I'll be able to obtain things a little bit easier for the channel. So, if you want to help be a part of that and you're not already a subscriber, please consider doing so. Alright, there's Uvalde. It hasn't discovered it yet. And I don't see a delivery point yet.
Go straight.
Okay, we're going to go straight. We're not going to go where the...
Keep left. And then turn left.
Okay. That's not what I expected. Now we're like blocking the lane. I don't know that I can clear out fast enough. I cannot. We'll have to wait through the cycle here, but we're like a mile away. It is interesting that there is a viewpoint here. We're not going that way, though. Usually I don't go make special trips for them, but can't say I'm not tempted. Alright, what is going on here? My head tracker had failed its purpose. Come on, what's going on? It's dark enough behind me. It should... Whoa! Shouldn't be having this problem. You gotta really stand on the brake with these air brakes. I suppose if I can't put myself in neutral the way I have things set. Like, I suppose if I put myself in neutral, maybe it would work. I could just idle. Alright. So, Getty Street and Main Street. Right, now it's suddenly jumped back into the head tracking. Alright. Looks like we need to be on the right side. I see a PetSmart.
Go straight.
Right. Yeah, turn here. I don't think it's here already. I cannot make out what that sign is for. We have the Leona River. And
right.
These buildings right here are
right.
likely where we're going. So...
Turn right.
Yeah, C.H. Robinson. That is where we're going.
You have arrived at your
Little bit of construction. Okay. We're gonna try to swing out a bit. Let's see. In theory, up front here somewhere. Okay, what's happening? What am I missing? How is this not the entrance? But clearly it's not. I guess it's the next place. It looks like a gate. I think it is a gate, but it's just not a gate that's gonna open. So we'll go up here. Oh, look at that. When you go to the right gate, look how easy that is. They're like, come on in. Water's fine. Alright, where are we dropping our load? I'm a bit confused, so I think we're through the gate. Not quite yet, but we'll go over here and I'll go see if I can figure out where they want this. Let's see. Not here. I mean, it looks really close by. I don't understand. That's the gate we tried to get in on. Alright, well, it's not there either. I have to go around the back. Can I get there from here? Doesn't look like there's a lot of room. Well, at least we can get through. Let's see if we can squeeze by here. Alright. Are we in the building here? No. Alright, I'm really confused. Where are we to go? Is it there? Might be. Might be Bay 5. It is, in fact, Bay 5. Alright. So let's get in there. Oops. Got my parking brake on. Alright, so we got Bay 3, Bay 4, Bay 5. So be able to come in here, get ourselves in a pretty good spot, I would think. So we'll head this way. Kind of peek through the pipes, right? So, interesting layout there, but let's see. I'm trying to get to the point where I can see, but I don't think I'm over enough. Alright, what about now? There we go. I think that's better. A little tricky. And again, I can get out here, but if I can, I'm gonna try to be a little more immersive with how we do this. See if we can get it to quit sliding over too much. We obviously wanna be back a bit. Let's see if I go this way, if it will cut over again. It will. Alright, so at this point then I can try to get this lined up. And that should do it. There we go. Get our parking brake. And we'll head over here. Interesting landing gear. Oh, we had to take the handle and put it over there. Cool. Alright, so XP's definitely, I think, familiar to what we'd have. I don't know. 339 doesn't seem like that much, so might be okay. But now I'm like a little worried. But I mean, the XP level is 16,000, which is what we want. But I think it was more the progression. And we've got 2,409 as the profit. Good run down here. We'll see when we head out of town if we might go past the viewpoint. See what that looks like. But we're going to go ahead here and wrap it up, and I will see you next time.